these crossword puzzles, he could get some creativity. He could be familiar with these words. And when I remember him, my grandfather, I remember him forward, writing something down and carrying with him a big black book where he recorded all the interesting words that he gathered. It was his black dictionary. But apart from that dictionary and the life with crossword puzzles, the other part of my grandfather was a sad man. I remember my grandfather depressed. I remember my grandfather aloof most of the time. And I remember him getting angry at small things. In my opinion, he had all this talent which you couldn't find an outlet for, and he had to put them in the drawer and lock forever. Maybe that's why he was depressed. And maybe that's why he couldn't find the words to express himself at the end of his life. He first forgot the words that he was using for crossword puzzles. Then he forgot the words that he was calling his loved ones with. And lastly, he forgot his personal history. He left this world without his words. The story continued with my father. My father also had the difficulty of finding a job, and he again took what was easiest for him to get. And as the story continued, he was depressed while he was working. Then came me. I was born as, I would say, an artist. I was born as a dancer. I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I grew up. It was being a dancer. But they told me I was a bit chubby. So I said, all right, I'll do something else. And came the time graduating from university. There wasn't something else. So I chose the easiest path, the job that I could find. And that was for me being an auditor. That was a terrible time of my life. I hated it. And I found myself in a familiar family story, the familiar cushion of depression. Even though that was a difficult time, I smiled thinking about it because I remembered, I learned what I was missing in this job. I was missing what was very important to me. I was missing my creativity. When I recognized this, when I learned this through my life experience, I could take new action by knowing. I took new jobs that I could get more creative at. There was still something missing because I wanted to be useful. I wanted to do something with people. And in the end, I found one job where I could be useful and be creative. I found coaching. Now I'm in this place that I'm happy, I'm creative, and I'm enjoying my life. But who knows where life is going to lead me? Who knows what other questions life will bring me? My grandfather had the question of work, which he answered just once and stayed there. My father answered it once, stayed there. I answered it once, twice, 3 times, and moved in my life puzzle. What about you? What question is life asking you? And how will you answer your life puzzle?
Thank you very much, Ijul. Now we need one